It's your boy D Crinny on the review. Should I do the review like this the whole time? I should probably. No, I'm just playing. I'm here with another review. We got my Ohio brethren clocking in with his fourth studio album. He go by the name of Stalley. Reflection of Self. The Head Trip. All the songs are produced by Jansport J. Stalley is independent now. I think he has been for a minute, so no MMG, but the stuff under MMG, man, it was some good stuff. Stalley's got Going Ape in 2008. It's the only thing I haven't heard from this man. Mad Stalley, the autobiography, is 2009. That's when I started clocking in on my boy. Lincoln Way Nights, 2011. Savage Journey to the American Dream. That was Maybach music. Honest Cowboy. I didn't really care for that one. That was Maybach music. The Laughing Introvert. That was Maybach music, 2015. That one was cool. Those was his mixtapes. Oh, I'm sorry. And Saving Yusuf, 2016. I didn't like that one really either. For the albums, Ohio, Maybach music. Ohio, man, that is. I still listen to that. I still listen to Ohio. New Wave, that's still on my phone. I still listen to that in the gym sometimes. That was 2017. Another Level was 2017 as well. I didn't really care for that one. That's a nice list of work there from Stalley. I feel like he raps on beat a lot on here, a lot more than he usually does, and I always felt like it was something strange about his style, but I just kind of chalked it up as it being his style. That's just the way he raps, and I kind of began to like it. It was cool. Just I thought it was him. I thought it was different. And it was cool. I always did think the songs that he rapped on beat sound better, and on here, I think he's on beat and he sounds better. Short project, kind of upset about that. I was excited to see this drop, and I did enjoy the listen, but it's just short, so it kind of takes the air out of the balloon, shall you say. Please drop a sub and drop a like. With that being said, Stalley's fourth studio album, Reflection of Self, The Head Trip, track by track. Number 1 is Head Trip. Song about finding self and or knowing self. I think this is his jam now, and I like it. It's kind of a different lane of hip hop. It's hip hop, but it's something else. I can't put my finger on that word, but maybe spiritual hip hop. But this is somewhat of a spiritual track over hip hop production, and he does that often. It's a solid intro. It does have a shout out to Nip in here, and I figured that would be likely. But the Head Trip, kind of giving you the theme of the album. Just what he raps about on here, giving you a direction, giving you some stuff to think about on this song in particular. You kind of like it. Like I said, it falls in that hip hop, and I guess you can call it spiritual realm. It's not gospel, but it definitely puts you in a different space. Number 2 is also new. The sample on the chorus is very good on here. It's probably the best chorus on the album. It kind of separates the song in 2 parts, that chorus and then the verses. The airy production I'm not a big fan of. It's like an airy sound. But the lyrics are bars. Then there's the preaching spoken word aspect at the end of the song. And like I said, most of the songs have that. And that's just kind of something I think that allows you to stay attached to the song and listen to it all the way out. Number 3 is Don't Get Involved. A nice gritty soulful beat. This is that traditional Stalley sound that I enjoy. He sounds good on here. Some different production at the end with spoken word. It's a woman first and then a man that ends it out. But that end might be better than the song. But he does sound good rapping on this beat. Number 4 was the song that was like that stuck out to me. It's always a song that sticks out to me on an album. And number 4 is Badass Kids, and it stuck out. It's a great title. The song is an entendre that has a few different meanings based on his perspective rapping in that verse. So he speaks about being one of those bad kids, investing in those bad kids, the things that those bad kids did, continue to do, continue to shape them. It's a cool conceptual song. And this one does have spoken word at the end. And I'm almost positive it doesn't really have anything to do with bad kids. Number 5 is an Innermission, another title I love. You kind of get it, you get it based on reading the title. Innermission, finding that inner, down in the gut. I feel like it's some hood meditation. I don't really want to say it like that, but that's kind of how it feels. And it's amazing. It's like amazing production. I think it's really, really good production by Jansport on here. I wish he rapped on this because this beat is probably the best beat on here, and there's no rapping on it, but it cuts the 30 minutes in half, and it gives you something real nice to zen out to. And if anything, you can just kind of turn this on, maybe put it on repeat, and just get a real dope vibe, in my opinion. Number 6 is a main. This is a basic beat, and I believe it's basic to showcase the rhymes. I'm a believer in having, you have a song with bars, to tone down the beat a little bit, if you can. I mean, if you got some really good production like that Innermission, if you rapped over that, Like, do your thing. But when you tone the beat down a little bit and then you get a bar, I think it makes people kind of zero in on the bars a little bit more. The end of this song is a different beat with no lyrics. It's slick. It's slick. Once again, that the switch up of the beats is something for you to listen to end out the tracks. It's pretty cool. 7 is Hold It Up. I think this is probably my favorite song. I don't know if it's the best song, but it's my favorite song. Another average beat, but the bars are really slick on here. The chorus is so real. It's like people tell you to hold it down, but man, I'm trying to hold it up. Like, you trying to hold it all together. There are real life bars on here. This song also for sure has the best ending. That production is just beautiful with a great sample. The ending of this is worth listening to. You can actually kind of skip if you didn't like the Hold It Up part of the song. You don't skip to the end. It's so worth the listen. Number 8 is Peppermints and Water featuring Kenneth Wallum. It's really the first real soulful beat on here, in my opinion. These are those Stalley songs that I kind of got to know him through and basically began to love. He flows on the beat, and the chorus is so nice. This is a very solid song. Number 9 is Reflection. It's the outro. He got a lady at the beginning talking some real talk to fellow black folks. You got to listen to get it. You kind of got to get in there and listen to it. Then Stalley raps his way out on a solid beat. He raps, he really raps his way out of the song. So Stalley's 4th studio album, Reflection of Self, The Head Trip. Overall, it's very short. It's a modest 33 minutes. It really isn't enough for me. Most of the tracks are good. Actually, I think they all are good, with only 2 being really good, and then maybe a couple, maybe 1 or 2 being kind of slightly under good. And I feel if you do a short album, then they all need to be good. I think they all need to be a little bit better than good, or at least 90% of it needs to be better than good. With that being said, it is enough to hold me over just as far as a listen from him. I'm always excited for his projects. I wish him nothing but success. I hope he keeps doing his thing. I'll always listen. I think he has a distinct sound, a distinct voice, a distinct style that I like, and I do think his fans like. I think we enjoy it. He's grown as an artist over time. He's never been the same. Most of his albums are different. I think that's something honorable and something to love about an artist, to kind of turn on their project and may not get the same thing that you got last time. That's cool. You know, I'll add this to the collection, and I do have all his projects, and I'll continue to listen to the ones that I enjoy. Like I said, Ohio and New Wave, just two that stand out immediately. There's songs on there that I'll always listen to probably for the rest of my life. And I'll be ready for the next one when it drops. I'm sure he'll have something. He usually just drops stuff in on you, and you're just like, oh man, some Stalley work. And then I'll listen to it. D. Crenny on the review. Appreciate you for watching. If you can, drop a sub, drop a like. Next review coming soon. I holla.